Consider two paths to what society often labels as success. On one, you find the meticulously curated Instagram feeds the gleaming luxury vehicles leased, the designer clothes purchased, the exotic trips flaunted. It's a performance, a relentless signaling of achievement that often belies the underlying financial strain. On the other path, there's a quiet accumulation and invisible leverage building in the digital ether. Here, there are no overt declarations, no public fanfare, just the steady, strategic orchestration of intelligent systems working silently in the background. What if the true marker of future wealth, the genuine optionality and control, isn't about what you can show off, but what invisible systems you can command? This is the hidden problem of our era. We are culturally conditioned to chase visible markers of success. Yet, the most potent forms of leverage are increasingly invisible, residing in the realm of agentic AI. Many will dismiss AI as just another tool, a glorified search engine, or a sophisticated auto-completion feature. They will spend their energy optimizing for the superficial, the easily quantifiable metrics of immediate gratification and social validation. The trap is psychological, not mathematical. Our brains are hardwired for tribal recognition, for tangible rewards, for the immediate dopamine hit of a new acquisition or a flattering comment. This deep-seated wiring makes us incredibly vulnerable to the illusion of performative wealth, drawing us away from the patient, often unglamorous work of building true, scalable advantage. We inherently underestimate the exponential power of compounding, whether it's in finance or in the silent, tireless work of an autonomous AI agent. It's why lifestyle inflation so easily overtakes earning increases and why so many find themselves on a treadmill, running faster but never truly advancing. Economic studies and technological forecasts consistently highlight a growing divide between those who merely use technology and those who truly master its underlying principles to create new forms of leverage. Let's call them the system whisperers, individuals who understand how to design, deploy, and refine agentic AI systems to achieve specific goals, often without direct human intervention at every step. Contrast them with the unaware agentic users, those who might interact with AI daily, perhaps asking it to write an email or summarize a document, but who never move beyond the surface-level interaction. The unaware user treats AI as a sophisticated assistant, limited by their direct prompts. The system whisperer sees it as an infinitely scalable workforce, capable of independent problem-solving and task execution within defined parameters. Imagine a system whisperer deploying an agent to continuously monitor market trends, identify anomalies, cross-reference data points from disparate sources, and even draft initial reports, all while the human is asleep. This isn't just automation, it's intellectual replication and expansion. The hidden cost for the unaware agentic user is not just efficiency lost, but a rapidly diminishing competitive edge, a slow erosion of potential in a world increasingly run by autonomous processes. The behavior of a system whisperer often appears counterintuitive in a culture obsessed with immediate outputs. They spend significant time upfront not on flashy product launches, but on defining objectives, understanding constraints, and meticulously crafting the constitution for their AI agents. They are architects of intention, not just operators of software. The hidden cost they avoid is the constant drain of manual intervention, the bottleneck of human limitations, and the missed opportunities that pass by in the time it takes for a human to process information. The long-term math here isn't linear, it's exponential. Each agentic system, once operational, is like a highly specialized employee who works 247, never tires, and learns continuously. Imagine a graph showing compounding growth here. This isn't about one individual working harder. It's about one individual intelligently orchestrating dozens or hundreds of intelligent entities. The compounding effect isn't just efficiency. It's the creation of entirely new categories of output and value that a single human, or even a large human team, could never achieve at scale. The unsexy alternative here is the diligent, often solitary work of learning AI frameworks, experimenting with prompt engineering, understanding API integrations, and debugging complex agentic workflows. It's not about buying the latest gadget. It's about investing hours into building an invisible, self-optimizing engine. It's about choosing to learn a new programming paradigm or a new philosophy of system design, rather than immediately converting every extra dollar into a visible status symbol. This quiet work yields a kind of wealth that doesn't just buy things. It buys time, freedom, and an almost unfair advantage. This leads to a fundamental identity shift. For For the system whisperer, wealth isn't defined by status or appearance. It's defined by optionality, freedom, and control. Optionality means having the choice to engage with projects that truly excite you, rather than being beholden to tasks that merely pay the bills. Freedom comes from automating away the tedious, repetitive, or overwhelming aspects of work and life. Control means designing your environment and your output on your own terms, without being limited by your physical presence or direct hours. When you can delegate complex research analysis, content creation, or even strategic outreach to an ensemble of intelligent agents, you effectively multiply your intellectual and operational capacity. This is not about being replaced by AI. It's about leveraging AI to become something fundamentally more powerful than your own augmented self. This quiet mastery, this ability to whisper commands to the digital systems that underpin our modern world, is the true stealth wealth of the 21st century. It's the ultimate counter-signal to the performative economy. To begin mastering this new domain, take a single concrete step within the next 24 to 48 hours. Find an everyday task that feels repetitive or time-consuming in your work or personal life, perhaps drafting a specific type of email, summarizing long articles, or even organizing information. Then, instead of just using a basic AI tool for that task, spend 30 minutes researching and experimenting with how you could string together multiple AI prompts or even basic no-code AI tools to automate a sequence of steps for that task, effectively creating a simple agentic workflow.